So this video is going to be my everyday autumn makeup look with a twist. I'm actually doing a day to night version of my everyday autumn makeup that I've been wearing recently and that I'm absolutely loving for autumn. And this video is actually sponsored by Shiseido, which I'm super excited about. If you guys have been around for a while, you will know that I'm a big fan of Shiseido. I've been using their foundations for years and absolutely love them. So when they approached me to talk about their new Rouge lipstick collection, I was really excited, and the actual product is awesome, so I can't wait to show it to you guys. So basically what I'm going to be doing is showing you my daytime makeup and then how I transform that for the evening using some of the new Shiseido lipsticks. And I'm just going to show you all of the colours together because they are so beautiful. There's honestly like not a colour that I wouldn't wear out of this collection. There's 16 shades. They're all different variations on the red spectrum, so there's something to suit everybody, whether you are brave enough to wear the really bright red poppy, which I love, or whether you want to go for something a little bit more nude. So this is actually my evening look. I'm going to get on now and show you my daytime look first and then how I update it for the evening. I hope you guys like this video and I will see you again at the end. So firstly I'm going to apply a little bit of primer, and today I'm using one of my favourites. This is the Rimmel Fix and Protect Primer with SPF 25, so it's great for the daytime. It's just really smooth and it's moisturising at the same time as well, so you don't feel like it's too kind of slippy or anything. It just feels really nice and kind of fresh on the skin. And then for foundation, I'm using Shiseido's new foundation, which is called Synchro Skin, and I absolutely love this. It's perfect if you have combination skin. I can imagine it working really well for everybody's skin, to be honest. It really kind of balances out any finish issues that you have. So if you have an oily T-zone and then dry patches, it really just smooths everything out and just makes it it's not even matte, it's just like very natural looking, and it has a medium coverage but it's really buildable, so you can apply more if you want a higher coverage look. And it has SPF 20. Again, I always just really like it if numerous products that I'm putting on my face have SPF 20 because I know that I'm covered. And it's perfect for something like this as well if you're going to be out all day and do a kind of day to evening look, because it's really long lasting as well. And the shade that I'm using is Neutral 3. Like I said in the beginning, I've been a massive fan of Shiseido foundations for years, and I think a big part of it is because they are actually one of the oldest makeup brands in the world, so they have a lot of research, a lot of science that goes into their textures and their skincare, so a lot of their foundations end up being kind of like hybrid skincare makeup. And then under my eyes, I'm using another one of my favourite products from Rimmel. This is the Match Perfection Concealer, and this is in the palest colour. It's in 1 Ivory or 10 Ivory. And I just use this to really brighten under my eyes. I really like the brush that it comes with. You can kind of like brush it on, and then I use my finger to blend it into the skin. And I'm applying that in a triangular shape underneath my eyes, which is the best way to do it if you want to really kind of brighten that area. And then I'm using a NARS concealer on the rest of my face. This is their Radiant Creamy Concealer in Medium 1 Custard. And this is just a really nice concealer because it's not drying. It doesn't like cling to any kind of dry patches or spots. And I'm using this just to cover up any redness as opposed to kind of brightening. So I'm using this along the sides of my nose, on my cheeks where I tend to have a little scar and get a bit of redness, and also on my chin. And then for highlighter, today I'm using one of my new favourite releases that's been out for a couple of months now. It's the Revlon Photo Ready Insta-fix highlighting stick. This is just a really nice texture and it really just goes onto the skin really nicely. I use my finger to apply that, but you can use a brush if you like. But I find the warmth of your finger helps it to really blend into the skin. For bronzer, I'm using my Bourjois chocolate bronzer. I really love this. I've used it for years and it's just a really nice one for warming up your complexion because my tan from the summer has definitely started to fade now. For blusher, I'm using one of my new favourites. This is the Soap & Glory Made You Blush in Rosy Chic, or Rosy Cheek, spelled chic, but I don't know, it's a play on words. I don't know what it actually means, what they mean by it. But it's a really nice kind of medium pigmented blush. So it's just pigmented enough that it's really going to show up, but it's not overly pigmented, which is a bit of a pet peeve of mine because you end up with just too much blush on. And then in between applying my face makeup and moving on to my eyes, I'm going to spray on a little bit of the Shiseido Ibuki Quick Fix Mist. I really like this actually when I'm traveling as well, but it works really well to kind of set your makeup and just keep everything fresh. I'm not going to powder it for the daytime because I found that the Synchro Skin foundation actually stays quite matte and it doesn't get too oily on my skin throughout the day. And then moving on to the eyes, I'm actually using a limited edition NARS palette called And God Created the Woman, and I'm using the kind of medium cool tone matte grey brown kind of colour in the top left corner, and I really love this. I've been using it pretty much every day recently, just all over my lid, kind of blend it out, really simple, really quick and easy, and I love that colour. And even though it is limited edition, you could definitely find something similar to it in the current collection. Then I'm using a little bit of black Kohl just along my lash line and also underneath my lashes as well, and just blending it out with a pencil brush. Today I'm using my Topshop Kohl, and this stuff is really good because it's so soft. It literally just blends so easily, so I'm using that, and I'm going to be bringing this back later as well, so keep an eye out for that again in a minute. And then for mascara, I'm using the Shiseido Full Lash Volume Mascara, which just adds loads of volume. I'm not a like daytime mascara girl. I like to go all out with my mascara day and night, so I'm just keeping it fully voluminous with this mascara for the daytime as well. For my daytime lipstick, I'm using my favourite colour from the Rouge collection. This is called Rose Crush, and it's just the most beautiful kind of mid-tone rosy pink. It's so wearable, it's exactly my kind of colour, and the texture of these lipsticks is just really beautiful. It's creamy, it's rich, they're fully pigmented, so you just really get that total colour payoff, and it has a really beautiful kind of satin finish. It's not glossy, but it's not matte. I'm so over matte lipsticks right now. I'm just really loving this kind of creamy, luxurious texture. And it's a really easy colour to wear as well, and I feel like it would suit a lot of people. And then because I forgot to do my brows earlier, I normally do them after doing my face makeup, I'm using my high definition Browtec in number 2 Foxy just to fill in my brows and then brush through them using the little spoolie that comes with that. So that's it for my daytime look. I really love this look. It's really kind of quick and easy. It doesn't take too much time, but it looks kind of polished and put together. So to turn this into more of an evening look, there are a few different products that I add. First of all, I'm going to go in and add a little bit more concealer into the areas where I tend to lose coverage throughout the day, or where I might want more coverage for a kind of more full-on look. So I'm just adding a little bit down the bridge of my nose, under my eyes and on my chin. And then I'm going to powder everything using my bareMinerals Mineral Veil. Now I know I said I didn't use powder for the daytime, but I do usually use it for the evening because I find I tend to get a little bit shinier, a little bit oilier throughout the evening, and I'm using the bareMinerals Mineral Veil because I find it looks really natural. Again, this has been a favourite of mine for years. I absolutely love it, and it is just a lot lighter. It just adds a really beautiful, nice kind of glowing finish to the skin. It's not too matte, but it still has you covered when it comes to kind of setting everything in place. Then I'm adding a little bit of extra Kohl, and what I'm going to do is just add this onto my waterline and my tight line just to really kind of smoke up my eyes a little bit more. And then I'm going to change up my lipstick as well, so I'm taking off that kind of nice rosy pink and adding a deeper kind of plum colour, perfect for autumn. And wearing this kind of colour is a little bit more daring, but I just really, really like it, and it always makes me feel a little bit more kind of edgy when I go for a darker, more plum tone. So this is the Rouge Rum Punch from the Shiseido Rouge line, and I just really love it. It's not too dark, it's not too purple, but it still adds that little bit of berry kind of deeper tone to the lips. Absolutely love that. And then last but not least, I'm also adding some false lashes just to add a little bit of depth to my lashes. I'm using my new Petit Fleur 3/4 lashes for this, and these are actually quite short, so they're not going to add any length to my lashes, so I have naturally quite long lashes, but what they do is add some real texture and depth. And just really make your lashes look thick and dark and beautiful. So I'm adding those on, and that is it for my evening look. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favourite, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you liked seeing that little bit of a change from the daytime to the evening, how I would adapt my makeup to make it a little bit darker, a little bit more sexy for the evening time. I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you again here very soon. I hope I upload every Friday and Sunday, and I'll see you then. Bye guys.